Hello and a very warm welcome. First of all, apologies. We're on the laptop today. My phone's playing up, so I've got to do it on the laptop. Got to bring a video. Got my notes here. Kimi Räikkönen's first pole since France 2008. Ferrari on the front row. And that is what we want to see as F1 fans. Great qualifying. Obviously disappointing for me. Hamilton had a shitter, but was it Hamilton? I think you've got to blame the car, haven't you? This is a guy who's won off his hero Ayrton Senna for pole position, so it's got to be down to the car. Q1, we've seen Grosjean spinning and then goes back up the track. Very dangerous. Not on that, is it? So close at the top. Ocon is affected. He crashes in practice free and he's affected going into qualifying. His confidence is low. And great pace by Mclaren finally. They get into Q3, but both of them have penalties. Stoffel, it's either 3 places or 5. Button's got 15, so we'll start last. So that's going to put Hamilton up to 12th, or maybe 13th, depending how many Stoffel has. I'll run you down the order. Räikkönen first, Vettel second, Bottas third, Max fourth, Ricciardo fifth, Sainz sixth. Get him in a top car. He is such a good driver, deserves a top seat. Perez 7th, 8th Grosjean, Button 9th, Van Dorn 10th, Kvyat 11th, Hulk 12th, Magnussen 13th, Hamilton 14th, Massa 15th, Ocon 16th, Palmer, Stroll, Verline, Ericsson, and that is the grid. But obviously with the penalties, Button will be starting last. Not sure how many Stoffel has. He's got a penalty basically for Turn 1 incident at Spain with Massa. And he could have a even harsher penalty because he crashed, didn't he? Basically, Q2, he crashed, ruins everyone's lap. Lewis struggled in Q2. Basically, it was all about Lewis Hamilton in Q2. He has a massive moment at Casino Square, nearly bins it in the wall. Great save, but out in Q2. Amazing. Can't believe it. Shell shocked. But then Van Dorn hits the wall, does exactly what Ocon did in practice 3, and basically everyone's lap's ruined then. And then you've got, we've covered that, haven't we? Covered that. So basically, Räikkönen's first pole since France 2008. Ferrari are on the front row. Hamilton won the last race, gained to Vettel, so the gap's 6 points in the championship. Vettel's going to gain massive points tomorrow if he finishes. Hamilton will be lucky to get in the points. Remember, at Russia, we have big, wide track, good DRS zones, and we didn't see one single overtake. So imagine what it's going to be like round Monaco. It's already hard enough to overtake round Monaco. Getting these new cars, it's going to be 10 times as hard. So a disaster. I was going to say a disaster for Mercedes, but Bottas finished third, so he had the pace. So was it down to Hamilton? Was it a car error? I struggled to think it was down to Hamilton when this guy's been in F1 so long, won off his hero Ayrton Senna. But it's all about Ferrari today. The championship is exciting. Vettel's going to gain so many points tomorrow on Hamilton. What's going to happen? Hamilton needs to get in the points, but how far can he get up? It's going to be so hard to overtake. I mean, McLaren, I'm happy. They finally showed pace. That's their best qualifying this year, easily. I know Alonso got 7th at Spain, but both McLarens in Q3, they showed pace, but obviously Button's going to the back. Someone leave it in the comments. Does Stoffel have a 3 place or 5 place? Because if he has 3 places, he'll go down to 13th. If he has 5 places, he'll go down to 15th. So Hamilton could go up 2 yet, due to the McLaren, so he would be starting 12th. Anyway, I love that qualifying. That was epic. That's what F1's all about for me. On the edge of the seat. My driver was out in Q2. Gone. Adios. But I was still glued to my seat. It's so close at the top. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see cars qualifying on pole by a second. You want it nice and tight like it is. And yeah, that sums up the Monaco qualifying. I'll be doing a race reaction video as normal. I hope this has gone well. We're on the laptop. My phone was playing up. Wouldn't record videos. Hopefully I can get that fixed. Back on the phone tomorrow. Till then, I'll see you next time. Leave your comments, I'll always reply. And yeah, on to the Monaco Grand Prix next. And I'm going to put my money on Vettel to win. I don't want to see Ferrari saying, oh, Kimi, move over, let Sebastian go. I hope they get to race. Anyway, see you next time. Kimi Räikkönen on pole. First pole since France 2008. Adios.